The story takes place in 2007 when President Bush of the United States declared the war in Iraq is officially over. Despite this announcement, Sergeant Matthews and Sergeant Isaac of the U.S. Army were discovered in a deserted area of Iraq. They were sent to a construction site, where they were tasked with eliminating an enemy responsible for the deaths of American soldiers working there. The scene then shifts to Matthews and Isaac, who are hiding behind rocks, attempting to locate their enemy. For the past 20 hours, Matthew and Isaac had been searching for the sniper in the relentless heat of the desert. Frustrated by the wait, Matthew remarked that there were no Iraqi soldiers in sight. As he examined the scattered items and the lifeless bodies, he speculated that they might have been ambushed and the attackers had since fled. Hearing all, Isaac tried to calm Matthew. He told that all the victims had been killed with precise headshots, indicating the work of a highly skilled sniper. Matthew, however, was skeptical. He argued that no Iraqi sniper could possibly take out so many soldiers in just 30 seconds. Isaac suggested they should remain patient for a while longer, but eventually, Matthew decided to check the area on his own. He stepped out of his base and asked Isaac to provide cover from behind, as he moved toward the construction site. Soon, he reached the bodies of the workers and soldiers. Spotting a dead soldier, he picked up the radio and went on. Meanwhile, Isaac was struggling to keep track of Matthew because his binoculars had become blurry. When he reported this to Matthew, he was met with frustration. Matthew scolded him for not replacing the binoculars, but Isaac explained they belonged to his fallen friend Dean, and held too many memories for him to part with. That's why he don't want to change it. As Matthew surveyed the bodies, he realized they had all died from headshots. This led him to suspect that the sniper was still nearby, so he immediately alerted Isaac. Isaac urged him to return quickly, but Matthew remained there, intent on locating the sniper. Desperate to bring him back, Isaac shouted through the radio. Unfortunately, it was too late. The sniper spotted Matthew and shot him in the stomach. Seeing this, Isaac sprinted to save him, dodging bullets along the way. However, in the process, he was hit in the leg. He managed to jump behind a wall, leaving Matthew behind. Once sheltered, Matthew called Isaac to contact at the base, asking for backup and a rescue team. He applied pressure to his own wound, trying to stop the bleeding with his belt. After a while, he grabbed his radio bag to contact the base, but found it wasn't picking up any signal. Upon inspection, he realized a bullet had damaged the radio's antenna. Matthew then urged Isaac to locate the sniper so he could aim at him. Isaac cautioned him that any movement would likely result in another shot from the sniper. Despite the warning, Matthew attempted to pick up his rifle but fainted from blood loss before he could do so. Realizing he was powerless to help, Isaac focused on his own injury. He pulled out some pills and applied a bandage, but soon lost consciousness as well. When he eventually came to, he noticed a faint sound in his radio earphones. It seemed an officer from the base was trying to reach him. Overjoyed, Isaac requested immediate backup and medical assistance. However, when the officer asked for his exact location, suspicion crept in. The officer instructed Isaac to stand up and fire into the air to help them pinpoint his location. Isaac hesitated, stating that this is against protocol. As he listened more closely, it dawned on him that this man was not American but the sniper himself, who had intercepted the base's communications. Despite being exposed, the sniper continued to speak with Isaac, manipulating the situation further. At first, Isaac refused to engage with the sniper, but when the threat to Matthew's life escalated, he had no choice but to respond. While talking, Isaac began drawing a map of the area on the ground to help pinpoint the sniper's location. Sometime later, the sniper claimed to be an ordinary Iraqi man fighting for his country. He then asked Isaac about his family, but Isaac declined to share any personal details. Instead, he questioned why the sniper and his people wanted to kill American soldiers, who were supposedly in Iraq to help. The sniper laughed, dismissing Isaac's words and accusing the Americans of stealing the country's resources. "You're here to steal our money and oil. Don't you feel ashamed of your lies?" Isaac chose not to reveal anything further about himself. When the sniper threatened to shoot Matthew again, Isaac tried to ignore him. The sniper then mentioned Dean, Isaac's fallen friend, revealing that he knew the truth about his death. This shocked Isaac, leaving him reeling at how the sniper could possibly know. As Isaac attempted to drink from his water bottle, taunted him, Sniper told, revealing that he had deliberately shot the bottle, as well as Isaac's leg, to prevent his escape. He ominously stated that he would finish Isaac off by morning, given the rapid blood loss. Panicking, Isaac tried to identify the sniper's location, calling him a terrorist in a bid to provoke him. The sniper simply laughed, responding, "You came into my country with a gun, and I'm the terrorist?" After observing through his binoculars for a while, Isaac identified the sniper hiding behind a heap of garbage. He deduced that the sniper was clearly a professional, despite his claims of being just an ordinary Iraqi man. Isaac challenged this assertion, arguing that Iraqi people didn't receive such training. He accused the sniper of once being a U.S. Army officer who had betrayed his own country. The sniper countered, insisting he only targeted those who attacked him first. Soon, Isaac collapsed from dehydration. The sniper, revealing his anger, stated that after Isaac's death, he would ensure that even his own people wouldn't recognize him. "You invade our country, kill our people, and seek to enrich yourselves by stealing our resources," he said, his frustration mounting. Isaac hoped to provoke the sniper into making a mistake. To distract him, he set his jacket and helmet on a log and raised them, but the sniper didn't fall for the trap, resulting in Isaac losing his helmet in the process. With no other options, Isaac took a desperate risk and sprinted toward a dead soldier to seek for useful supplies. When he returned, he found his binoculars had been broken, leaving him unable to keep an eye on the sniper. Suddenly, he heard a noise from his radio and realized that Matthew was alive. He shouted out to Matthew, informing him of the sniper's position. Matthew retrieved a shiny mirror from his pocket and peered into the garbage pile, while Isaac tried to distract the sniper over the radio. As Matthew inched closer to his rifle, the sniper revealed his backstory. He had once been a teacher in Baghdad until Americans attacked and killed all his students. Consumed by grief and a desire for revenge, he vowed to avenge their deaths. He then taunted Isaac about his broken binoculars, and when Isaac didn't respond, the sniper prepared to shoot at Matthew once more. Feeling threatened, Isaac knew that Matthew was alive, prompting him to act quickly to ensure the sniper wouldn't notice him. He explained that the binoculars belonged to Dean and that it was his mistake that led to Dean's death. After this, Matthews picked up his rifle and opened fire on a nearby garbage heap. However, as he started reloading his weapon, a sniper's bullet ripped into Matthews' shoulder without warning. Isaac desperately called out him to come toward him, but the sniper struck again, executing a fatal headshot. Isaac, overwhelmed with grief, Isaac pleaded to return home. The sniper's chilling response cut deep. "You'd be home already if you hadn't been here." After a while, the sniper asked him why he hadn't returned even after the war ended. Isaac replied that he was the real murderer of Dean. He explained that after killing a sniper, he had taken a misdirected shot, which resulted in Dean's death. Since then, he had been lying to himself, believing that the sniper had killed Dean. While Isaac was talking to the sniper, he suddenly received a radio transmission. He heard a voice and quickly tried to contact the base, but his radio was malfunctioning. He could hear everything but couldn't respond. Then he suddenly realized the sniper was calling his name, asking for help from the base. Isaac understood that the sniper was repeatedly trying to contact U.S. forces for assistance. He attempted to interrupt their conversation, but it was too late. After a while, when Isaac opened his eyes again, he noticed a crow pecking at his wound. He managed to make himself ready, then he grabbed Matthew's rifle to fire at the sniper hiding behind some debris. When he saw helicopters approaching, he knocked down a wall to reveal his position. The sniper aimed at Isaac, but as the wall fell, mud flew everywhere. Isaac again fired at the pile of garbage but wasn't sure if he had hit the sniper. He stayed put, waiting to see if the sniper would return fire, but there was complete silence. Isaac felt confident he had killed the sniper. Soon, the helicopters landed, and the soldiers put him on a stretcher. Isaac tried to warn them about the hidden sniper, but he struggled to get the words out. Just as the helicopters were about to take off, the sniper launched a sudden attack. Before Isaac could alert them, a bullet struck the pilot, causing the helicopter to crash and killing everyone on board. In the end, the sniper contacted the American base again, requesting more soldiers as backup, and with this the story ends here. See you in next video. Subscribe for more videos better than this.